Good morning. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Gonna be a busy couple days, and for probably most of us. And there's some things going on that I kind of want you to be aware of. Good morning, Mr. Rooster. It's a lot brighter on here than it is out here. It's interesting. It looks like it's like full daylight. It's not. We start Passover this evening, followed by a week of unleavened bread that we observe here on Shofar Mountain. We're probably going to have 30 to 40 people here, starting in a couple hours. And it's always a good time. We have an enjoyable time. And of course, in Israel, Passover is getting ready to start. I'm not sure what the time difference is there, but it's got to be soon, right? Because they're ahead of us time-wise. And there's this big, what are they calling it, the March of Return or something like that going on. Thousands and thousands, maybe tens of thousands, I don't know. Palestinians are protesting along the Gaza Strip, the fence there. And of course, it's all organized by Hamas. And that could go south quickly. It's actually a pretty good move. Strategically, operationally, probably better by Hamas, because what Israel fears, and I think understandably so, is that Hamas is going to use this to infiltrate fighters. Public relations disaster if the Israelis kill a bunch of innocent civilians, right? And Hamas is renowned for using human shields. And so, of course, all the women and children and teenagers are out there. But the bottom line is that fence is the border. And Israel said you cannot come across the border. And the latest research I've researched, the latest news reports I've read, a handful of Palestinians have been killed and hundreds have been wounded, rubber bullets, tear gas, a couple live rounds. And I think basically what they're doing is if somebody starts trying to mess with the fence, they shoot them. Got no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. But, you know, I said recently in a video, quantity has a quality all its own. You get those thousands of people stampeding the border. You either kill them, you know, a whole bunch of them, and hopefully they run away, and or not. But either way, that's a lose-lose situation, right? So that's going on in Israel as we speak. And wow, 2 ducks just flew up into that tree. Really? 2 ducks just came around, saw me, and went up in the tree. That's really interesting. I didn't know ducks went in trees. Huh. I got a video to shoot. I know, but this is fascinating to me. I don't really like duck, so I'm not excited about like stopping the video and getting dinner. So how good are these Muslims? You know, I don't think they're that good, but if they were, and everyone always improves, you know, maybe, I'm going to keep looking that way while I'm talking to you. I'll just put the camera here. Maybe Turkey could mix some things up. Syria could mix some things up. You know, who knows? Overwhelm the Israelis. I think if you saw that report, Israel flew, they say, 2 F-35s over the Iranian border. They probably did. That's probably just to let Iran know, don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. We can penetrate your perimeter at will. Maybe. But many people have Easter weekend coming up. Many people have Passover coming up. And so we're going to be engaged in other things. Keep your nose to the wind. Have a good, you know, joyous holiday. But keep your nose to the wind and pay attention to what's going on in the world. I think that the Muslims would like to mess up the Passover. There's talk that they're thinking of starting a Passover war. There's talk that this demonstration, they're building base camps for the demonstrators and stuff, and it's supposed to last until 15 May, when I think we move our embassy to Jerusalem or something. And I think that's also a big date, like a 70th anniversary or something. I don't know. I don't think they can sustain it that long. The Palestinians are some of the poorest people in the world. I don't think they can get them motivated. I don't think Hamas is stupid. I think they know that. So I would think if anything's going to happen, it'll happen pretty soon. There's not going to be a crescendo of support. That's what they're saying. Um, Interesting times in which we live. Y'all stay frosty. All right. I'll see you out there.